Who do you think is the most formidable figure in today's baseball world? Is it the modern-day beast, Mike Trout, or the ancient legend, Babe Ruth? Today, we are going to introduce a living legend who is currently dominating the MLB stage and captivating the world as a two-way player, Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani, born in Mizusawa City, Iwate Prefecture, Japan, has been immersed in baseball since childhood. With strong athletic genes running in the family, his father was an amateur baseball player, and his mother excelled in high school badminton. His brother, Ryotaro, is also a baseball player. Growing up, Shohei absorbed a lot of sportsmanship from his family. Surrounded by the ambiance of baseball, idols like Yusei Kikuchi and Ichiro Suzuki fueled his passion for the sport. From a young age, Shohei displayed exceptional athletic talent. He started playing baseball in 3rd grade, showcasing skills beyond his peers. By 5th grade, he was already pitching at 110 kilometers per hour, surpassing many adults. In high school, Shohei chose to attend Hanamaki Higashi High School, out of admiration for his idol, Yusei Kikuchi, setting his sights on surpassing him to become the first pick of the 8 professional baseball teams. Let me explain to the audience. Two-way player refers to a player who is capable of both pitching and hitting. While this situation may be manageable during the student years, in professional leagues, due to different specialized training and increased physical demands such as the risk of injury from weight training, players often have to choose between pitching and hitting. Among them, the most iconic two-way player in Major League Baseball history is Babe Ruth, often hailed as the god of baseball. Achieving such a feat in professional baseball is exceptionally challenging. However, Shohei Ohtani set his sights on this goal from a young age, determined to compete on the baseball field as a two-way player. To realize his two-way player dreams, Shohei meticulously drew up a blueprint in high school, known as the Mandala Project. He set his ultimate goal in the center and surrounded it with several intermediate objectives that needed to be achieved. Each of these objectives was accompanied by areas for specialized training. While daydreaming may be easy, planning meticulously like Shohei did to pursue his dreams is incredibly challenging. On the stage of Japanese high school baseball, Shohei, though unable to lead his team to victory, attracted the attention of many teams. His outstanding performances in international competitions garnered even more attention. Through careful cultivation by his coaches, Shohei not only became an outstanding outfielder, but also demonstrated remarkable pitching abilities. His high school achievements were remarkable, hitting a total of 56 home runs and increasing his pitching speed from 147 kilometers per hour in the first year to 160 kilometers per hour in the 3rd year, breaking records for Japanese high school players. Shohei's two-way talent caught the eye of numerous teams, with many Japanese professional baseball teams expressing interest. However, he initially chose to challenge Major League Baseball in the United States, a decision that sent shockwaves through the baseball world. Although several MLB teams met with him, he ultimately chose the Hokkaido Nippon Ham Fighters. The Fighters submitted a comprehensive plan to sign Shohei, pledging full support for his development as a two-way player, and giving him the number 11 jersey once worn by Darvish. Finally, Shohei decided to join the Fighters, officially embarking on his professional baseball career. At the age of 18, Shohei entered professional baseball and immediately threw a fastball at 157 kilometers per hour, setting a record for the fastest debut by a pitcher in NPB history. Under the Fighters' development plan, Shohei won the Rookie of the Year award in his first year, finishing 2nd, and was selected to the All-Star team as an outfielder. In the 2nd year, he began to demonstrate his talent, hitting 11 home runs in a season and winning 11 games as a pitcher, becoming the 3rd player in history to achieve 10 home runs and 10 wins. In the 3rd year, he won multiple awards, including the Pitching King, Win Rate King, and ERA King, and represented Japan's national team. In 2016, Shohei had a breakout season, hitting over $300 with 22 home runs, setting a personal best and rewriting NPB history with a pitching speed of 165 kilometers per hour. He also won the Home Run Derby and was named the MVP of the All-Star Game. In the same year, he led the Fighters to the Japanese Championship and was named one of the best 10 players as both a pitcher and designated hitter, as well as the Pacific League MVP. In 2017, Shohei suffered a right leg injury, missing most of the season. However, he suddenly announced during the season that he would challenge the MLB after its conclusion to fulfill his dream. This decision once again caused a sensation and attracted 17 MLB teams to Sapporo Dome to watch Shohei's retirement game. In this game, Shohei pitched as a starting pitcher and fourth hitter, securing a shutout victory, a perfect ending to his final game. At the end of the season, Shohei attracted a frenzy of MLB teams in the free agent market. After a survey by his agency, only 7 teams were granted interview opportunities. Eventually, the Los Angeles Angels won the bid. It is worth noting that Shohei's decision to join the MLB was a significant financial loss because, at the age of 23, according to MLB rules, his salary was capped at $5.75 million, starting from a minor league contract worth $120,000 annually. Considering Shohei's hefty salary in Japan, where he was already earning millions of yen, his decision to forego a potential $200 million contract in the NPB to challenge the MLB was remarkable. Although Shohei was a star player in Japan, he faced difficulties in the MLB, performing poorly during spring training, getting hit hard while pitching and striking out while batting. Some reports even claimed his hitting was only at a high school level. Despite his poor spring training performance, Shohei quickly proved himself after the season started, recording 6 strikeouts in his debut. 3 days later, he hit his first career home run, followed by impressive performances throughout the season, including a game with 12 strikeouts and a 4-hit game with 2 home runs, dispelling doubts from critics. In the end, he hit 22 home runs and won 4 games, securing the American League Rookie of the Year award. At the end of the season, Shohei underwent ligament surgery on his hand, limiting him to only hitting in 2019. However, in a game against the Rays, he achieved a personal milestone by hitting a single, double, triple, and home run, becoming the first Japanese player in MLB history to accomplish such a feat. Unfortunately, his season was cut short due to surgery. In 2020, Shohei visibly bulked up, but his performance throughout the year was lackluster, hitting only 7 home runs with a batting average of less than 200. Shohei himself admitted his disappointment with his performance, but he did not let it deter him. Instead, Shohei doubled down on training during the offseason, increasing his weight and using scientific methods to enhance his pitching. During spring training, the Los Angeles Angels reached a consensus with Shohei to fully unleash his potential as a two-way player, no longer alternating between pitching and batting, allowing him to fully utilize his two-way abilities. This led to a breakout year in 2021, where he delivered legendary performances. Shohei's dominance in 2021 was evident to even non-baseball fans, with countless reports hailing him as the hottest player in MLB. He became the fastest player in American League history to reach 30 home runs and 10 stolen bases, breaking Babe Ruth's record for the most home runs by a two-way player in a single season. With 46 home runs, 8.250 batting average, and 9 wins, he even outshone Vladimir Guerrero Ramos Jr. to win the American League MVP. In 2022, Shohei showed all-around improvement. Although he hit only 34 home runs throughout the season, his batting average increased to .270, and his pitching wins soared to 15. However, due to Aaron Judge's record-breaking 62 home runs, he lost the MVP race to Judge. In early 2023, Shohei Ohtani answered the call of the Japanese national team and donned the national team jersey to participate in the World Baseball Classic. Under Ohtani's leadership, the Japanese team advanced to the final, where they faced off against the United States. In a dramatic turn of events in the bottom of the 9th inning, Japan led the United States 3-2. The final showdown featured pitcher Ohtani against batter Mike Trout. In a stunning conclusion, Ohtani struck out Trout with a beautiful slider, sparking discussions among baseball fans worldwide. Moreover, Ohtani was named the MVP of the World Baseball Classic, bringing a perfect conclusion to the tournament. In 2023, Shohei once again transformed into a superhero, hitting 44 home runs with a .300 batting average and 10 wins. With Mike Trout sidelined due to injury, Shohei single-handedly led the Los Angeles Angels' offensive output, securing the Home Run King and the American League MVP for the second time that year. Shohei also became the first Japanese player to win the MLB Home Run King. At the end of 2023, Shohei entered free agency, sparking a bidding war among MLB teams. Eventually, the Los Angeles Dodgers secured Shohei with a 10-year, $700 million contract, breaking not only Mike Trout's 12-year, $426 million contract from 2019, but also Lionel Messi's $674 million contract with Barcelona from 2017 to 2021. This deal shocked the world and became the largest contract in sports history. Despite his fame and reputation, Shohei remains humble and courteous to others, enjoying playful banter with his teammates, and his trademark smiling expression has become iconic, even being sold on t-shirts by the Los Angeles Angels. Furthermore, Shohei's lifestyle is simple and modest, spending his days training and sleeping, relaxing at home by taking baths and watching TV. He avoids excessive socializing and entertainment, leading a frugal life, entrusting his earnings to his mother, despite his multi-million-dollar net worth. Shohei has not only been nominated for the Time 100 list, but also been hailed as the modern Babe Ruth. Unfortunately, despite having Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout, the Los Angeles Angels lineup lacks competitiveness, failing to make it to the postseason, leaving Shohei's championship dream unfulfilled. Shohei Ohtani's life story is akin to a manga, with some even joking that it's a plotline too fantastical for even comics. Ohtani's path as a dual-threat player hasn't been smooth sailing, but rather fraught with challenges and difficulties. Balancing the rigorous training required to excel as both a pitcher and a hitter demands exceptional focus and physical prowess. Each day entails various types of training, from pitching drills to batting practice, necessitating double the effort and time to maintain high performance in both areas. This is also attributed to Ohtani's childhood, where he meticulously planned his path and approached each day with pragmatism and dedication. It is believed that in the future, Ohtani with the Dodgers will continue to shine brightly, scripting more chapters of his legendary life.